what's up everyone, Morey Croson here, and today we're going to be going over why we love Joe Burrow. We're going to start the video right now. This is the newest edition of the Performance Lab.
Reach your individual goals. You don't want to just talk about straight line speed. We also want to talk about your ability to be quick. We break down your video. Let's make you into the quarterback I know you can become.
All right, so this is going to be a fun video, and I'm really excited about the Super Bowl this year. I think it's going to be a really great matchup between, obviously the Rams and the Bengals. If you're watching this channel, you know who's playing the Super Bowl. And Matthew Stafford and Joe Burrow, both guys haven't been to the Super Bowl ever. And today we're going to go over why we love Joe Burrow. I'd love to hear what you guys think who's going to win down below in the comments. I don't know who I'm pulling for yet. I am in LA. I'm not a big Rams fan overall. As many of you guys know, I'm a Panther fan, so I don't really want to pull for the Rams, but I feel like I should. But anyway, let me know down below who you guys think is going to win. We'll go over a breakdown here of Joe Burrow, right? Why do we love Joe Burrow? Joe Burrow is just such an awesome guy, right? He has such a swagger to how he plays, and it's really such a contagious thing. I could see how it's really done a lot of great things for the Bengals as an overall team. And at the end of the day, he's got the fundamentals down, right? And he makes a lot of great throws. He steps up in the pocket, and I love how simple his load is, how simple that release is. Let's just break down the time real quick. 2.750, just because we always got to do that, And he's got the ball out by 2.783. Okay, so that's 0.33. Pretty quick overall release time, right? Got to be quick with the release, and that was even not really a super dart, but even this throw, right? Like, look at this throw, right in between two guys. I mean, the guy right over the defender's head. Ballsy throw, accurate throw, knows how to make it work. It's just unbelievable. Here's another great example of him stepping up, being able to avoid, and throws a touchdown. Right, just does a ton of things so well, and it just is so cool, so calm. I mean, if you haven't watched any of his interviews, I would definitely say check out some of his interviews. He's just got such a cool swagger to him, and it leads to his success. It's not like he's overly confident or anything like that. He just goes and just seems like he's really himself, right? And you gotta love somebody that's like that. Quarterback University is where committed quarterbacks come to take their game to the next level. Improve your throwing power, velocity, accuracy, and get the ball out of your hands faster. Not only are there videos to improve your mechanics, but there's also workout tutorials and also drills to help you improve as well. We want to help you get noticed, which is why we also included a recruiting services section. We'll have quizzes that you'll be able to take to be able to make sure that you actually get the information and are able to repeat it back. In case you have any shoulder, back, wrist, or elbow soreness, there is a section to address that as well. Click the link here in order to get started. Thanks for watching. All right, and here we have a great play here, 1:16, right? First down, but it's fourth quarter, 20 seconds left in the game. They got to get past like the 40, and throws just an absolute dart. Obviously Jamar Chase ran a great route as well there to be able to get that open, but just throws a perfect throw, gets into field goal range, ends up going to the AFC Championship, and then now in the AFC Championship just did a great job with, inside the pocket, right? I mean, they're down 21-3, AFC champs, Kansas City has obviously been in the AFC Championship before. Last 4 years, they've, been in the AFC Championship game. And, Joe Burrow just did a great job of being able to do plays like this. Break a tackle, make a guy miss, extend the play, and, was able to complete it to the receiver. And this is an example here, right, where it's like his line didn't do a great job of blocking, right? How often do you hear quarterbacks or even yourself, you talk about how the line doesn't do a good job? The line didn't do a good job here, right? He was able to look on the front side, and then he started getting pressure and had to avoid, extend the play, came all the way back to the other side of the field, was able to complete the ball. All right, it's a nice throw, loads, pushes off that back leg, absorbs through that front foot, right? Notice the front foot. Notice how it's not moving, right? Maybe, okay, a little bit of movement, right? That's all the movement you get in that front foot. Okay, so if you're moving the front foot a ton, or if you're really extending out within that front knee, right? See how he transfers all that weight through? Really take a look at how the top guys are throwing the ball, right? You got to be able to shift all your weight onto that front leg, and in order to do that, you've got to have some bend in the knee, right? You just can't shift all your weight onto the front leg with the knee bent or with the knee straight. You have to have it somewhat bent. All right, I see that a lot, guys. I see a lot of guys with straight knees that are losing power because of that. This is all playoff clips. We had a great one here in the fourth quarter, though. Tied 21. Look at this. Freaking right guard, or is that the right tackle? Right guard gets absolutely destroyed, right? And Joe Burrow just steps right through it, avoids him, still, gets chased down, is able to avoid him again, runs for a first down. I mean, why do you love Joe Burrow? That's why you love Joe Burrow right there. You also love the interviews, right? He has got that great national champion interview with, like, the lady asked what you would say to this kid and be like, looks like a national champion. Those types of things are great. And, I think that he's going to be, somebody that's going to add a lot of great viewership for all of us, right? As, the Chiefs, the Bills, the Bengals are just going to be staples, right? I can't see those three teams not being consistently good every year unless something changes. And so, I'm super excited for the future. Gotta love Joe Burrow. One of the reasons you want to root for him is because, the Bengals is because Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and just such a cool story it would be for them to be able to come out of nowhere and be able to win it. So, and as always, if you like the information, go ahead and click that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, comments, or recommendations, you can leave those down below. Also, why do you love Joe Burrow? What makes you a big fan of him? I've been talking to a lot of people lately. Everybody's been reaching out to me and talking about how, what does he do so well? Make a breakdown on him, blah, blah, blah. I'm making a breakdown. I've done a lot of breakdowns on him in the past. And so you can find out more of that in, some of the archive videos. But, really this was going to be more about the intangibles of being a quarterback because, as much as the mechanics matter, as much as all the workouts matter, as much as being able to take care of your body matters, you got to be able to do those three things really well to then be able to have the swagger that Joe Burrow plays with, right? And that's really what has won over his team and what has made him get to the position he's in is he doesn't do anything crazy special. He does a lot of things great where he throws, on time. He's accurate. He has consistent mechanics. He's able to throw a wide variety of different types of throws. But there's a lot of quarterbacks that are like that. The intangibles are, some of that nitty-gritty stuff that he does in order to, avoid defensive linemen, get the extra first down. He scrambled a couple times to be able to get some late first downs there. And is just willing to show up and do whatever it takes to win, right? And that gets a lot of respect from players if you're able to do that. So I would encourage you to be able to take on that same role within your team. Do whatever it takes to win. Don't complain about everybody else. Just get the most out of your own potential, right? Don't say, oh, this receiver needs to be here or this lineman or this or that. Just get the most out of what you can do. Control what you can control. All right. Again, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.